Welcome to Level Up, Resources for Upper Year Students. In this video, I will discuss reading critically for 3000 and 4000 level courses. The goals of reading in upper year courses begin to move away from an information focus to understanding complex concepts, theories, and methods in your field. You are honing your critical thinking skills and analyzing the way that evidence is used, analyzed, and interpreted in your discipline. The readings inspire you to want to learn more. Critical reading is active reading with the goals of identifying arguments, weighing evidence, evaluating sources, looking for conflicts of interest, and questioning underlying assumptions. Our strategies can help you become a better, stronger critical reader by using techniques that academics use when they encounter a difficult text. Empower your reading with these 3 tips. First, students in undergraduate programs may not be the intended audience for many of the readings that you are assigned, as they are written for PhD specialists. Knowing that you are not the intended audience and not a poor reader will help you to proceed with the reading. Second, the purpose and genre of the reading can influence your approach. There is no one size fits all approach to reading, and even professors have different reading strategies depending on why they are reading or the type of reading that they are doing. Consider the purpose of your reading, perhaps preparing for a seminar versus researching for a course paper, and the genre of the reading, a journal article versus a blog post. And finally, reading critically does not mean criticizing the text. However, it does mean to ask questions. To read critically is to make judgments about how a text is argued. How does this text work? How is it argued? How is the evidence used and interpreted? How does the text reach its conclusions? To read critically, begin by determining the central argument or thesis of the piece. For science papers, the thesis is usually stated as an hypothesis. For humanities and social science readings, the central argument is often stated at the end of the introduction. A critical reading evaluates how these central claims are developed and supported. Second, focus on the argument development, or those places in the text where an author explains their analytical moves, how the concepts are used, and how the author arrives at their conclusion. Focus as well on the first sentence in each paragraph to help understand the overall argument and the use of evidence. Next, examine the evidence or the supporting facts and examples that the text employs. Consider the kinds of evidence that is used. What counts as evidence in this argument? Is the evidence statistical, literary, historical? From what sources is the evidence taken? Are these sources primary or secondary? And finally, evaluate the strengths and weaknesses of an argument. Are the conclusions warranted based on the evidence presented? Is the argument strong? Why? What might an opposing argument be? For more tips and strategies about critical reading in your discipline, take a look at the Academic Skills website. You can book a free, confidential 45-minute appointment with an academic skills instructor to further develop your ability to read critically in upper year courses.